All right, welcome back to Currency 365. All right, so the funnel doc and his crew have been asking, is THW Global crap or is it gold for in the past what we've been waiting for how long now? A month or two or three, okay, for THW Global to come online. We still have some few more weeks to go before it fully launches. But it could actually launch in the U.S. this weekend, next week. And the reason why is because I believe that the U.S. has the 50,000 active viewers, and one thing is they're showing advertising now on the platform. So now they have started to monetize the THW Global. Somebody spent a lot of money, getting this website up with the thousands of videos that they have. They said they have 500,000 plus videos. Okay, the bandwidth and the hosting that costs for that type of amount of videos is ridiculous. Okay, so and then as you can see here, they got this whole thing set up. The back office has the a viewer history now and timer to show you when you hit your 10 hours and all types of videos that you have watched and things of that nature. So this thing looks awesome. Okay, so I know that a lot of you guys are excited, and if you actually go to your back office and look at your referral 10 level downline, you're starting to see it pick back up again. Okay, I remember when we were about to launch, and we got fooled that we were going into soft launch and not actual real launch. Which makes sense now when we look at it because we needed 50,000 active members, which means people had to fill out demographic surveys. People had needed target advertisings sent to them, not just random or advertisements and things of that nature. It makes more sense now. Back then we were kind of frustrated that we weren't starting to view, but now it makes more sense. Okay, as we continue to study and go along and know exactly what advertisers want, and targeted advertisements as well. Okay, so it makes a lot more sense now. Back then we were just like, where are we? Let's advertise, let's start watching, let's start getting paid from our 10 levels. Okay, but so back then it was, you were doing like maybe, for those that were building a team, we were doing 500 to 1,000 new members a day in our 10 levels. Well, now it's starting to pick back up again. It's not at that level yet, but I think very soon it's going to be at that level where your 10 levels is doing 500 to 1,000 a day. Okay, new members, and then once we start getting paid, I think we're going to start doing some of our 10 levels are going to start doing 3,000 to 10,000 a day. Okay, so it's gonna be unbelievable. That's why I said we wanted to get in this early because if it's gold, we are going to be in position to become. I mean, forget about the other investments that we're in, but just THW Global alone, if it's gold, you're looking at because we got in early, you're looking at 8 to 9 figures, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You look at the people in Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. Well, Facebook. The people who got in early on Facebook and had shares in the company. A lot of people took shares instead of money for the company because they knew that once the Facebook went public, that it was going to make them a multi-millionaire or some people a billionaire overnight, right? Same thing with YouTube. People took shares just to come in and be a graphic designer and things like that because they knew YouTube once it get bought out or once it went public or whatever the case may be. I don't think YouTube never went public, right? YouTube just got bought out by Google for a billion, 15 billion, 3 billion, 1.8 billion, whatever the case may be. They got bought out for billions of dollars, right? So people who had shares became got $10 million, 20, $30 million. Okay, so THW Global is the same thing. We want to get in. We got in early. Okay, we got in early. A lot of people around the world don't know about this. We don't even have don't even have 1 million people registered yet. So that tells you that there's 8 billion people in the world that don't know about THW Global, whatever the case may be, 7 billion, whatever the number is, right? So we got in early. Okay, so we're in early. A lot of us have 500 people in our 10 levels. Some of us have 3,000 people. Some of us have 20,000, 50,000. Some people even have 100,000 people in their 10 levels right now, and nobody knows about THW Global. So you can only imagine when this thing turns on, the payment processors turn on in the back office, and they put them in there, and people are actually getting paid, for watching, viewing advertisements 10 hours a week. That the amount of people that are going to sign up, especially college students all around the world, and I think that's going to be the gold mine. College students all around the world, not just in America, but all around the world. Okay, that want to make money, easy money. They can sit at their library and watch an hour of content, 2 hour content every day, while they're watching advertisements, and then, they're reading, or they're studying, or they're doing Facebook, and then they're reading, they can even do double screens, and they can have Facebook on one end, or social media, or emails, and then they can also be watching advertisements on the other, on the other screen. Okay, so they can do dual screen, and and they can make money. Okay, so this is going to take off like crazy. Once we start getting paid, and the payments systems are in the back office. Okay, I think it's PayPal, Google Pay, pays. I'm not sure if Solid Trust is going to be on there, but there's going to be other international payment systems as well. Okay, so yeah, man, we're getting ready, but check this out. Let me click here. Watch this. See if it goes through. It just went through for me.
If Italian parliamentarian Elvira Savino has her way, parents who...
That's one of the... Let me go to this. Let me go to recently added and click on... Let me click on Trump. Let me see if they're showing advertisements.
Donald Trump escalated his rhetoric against Barack Obama on Wednesday, dubbing...
So, they were just showing advertisements. Now they're not. So I'm not. And maybe they picked up on my. They could have picked up on my internet and realized that I just already watched an advertisement before I came on. But let me check this one out. This is a popular video. I like the platform, by the way. The platform looks good. Yeah, so they might not be running. Oh, there goes an ad. So there goes an advertisement. So we have started to monetize THWglobal. And what's going to happen is, let me, this is just so awesome that we have. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to have THWglobal is going to have a member base, a free member base, right, of thousands, and then it's going to become millions of IVs, international viewers. But they're also going to have visitors. Just check it out. I'm not signed in to THWglobal, I just went to THWglobal.com and I'm watching videos, and it has advertisements. So I'm not even signed in as an IV right now. So THWglobal is going to have a member base, but there also looks like, unless they change it up when we fully launch, and it's only for, because that could be the case too. They could fully launch this thing on September 9th, probably September 9th at 12 a.m. And they could fully launch it, and then the outside viewing people can't do what I just did right there. Come on in to THWglobal, click on a video, and watch an ad, and then watch a video. That might not be able. You might not be able to do that unless you're a member. Okay, but right now we're in extended beta testing for U.S. citizens. So I guess U.S. citizens are allowed to come on and click on this thing and watch a commercial and stuff. I don't know how they're gonna do this, but it looks like if I was an advertiser and I was trying to get my advertisement dollars to a targeted audience, then yeah, I would close this off for the general public and only have it for member base only, right? But if you're THWglobal and you have let's say you have 300, you have 300 advertisers that want to advertise to specifically THW Global members. Cool. But then you have advertisers that also want to advertise on THW Global, but they want to advertise to everybody. You see what I'm saying? That would make even more money for THW Global. You know what I mean? So these types of advertisers over here, they only want to advertise to THW Global members because they want targeted advertising. Cool. But then you have maybe 100 to 200 people on this side that want to advertise to everybody around the world that lands on THW Global. You see what I'm saying? So it could happen like that, or THW Global is just going to shut it down for visitors and make sure visitors can't watch the site, but unless you're signed in. So what's going to probably happen is you'll come on THW Global and then you'll click on a video to watch, and it's going to tell you to sign in. You can't watch the video unless you sign in as a international viewer. That is probably going to happen as well. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Okay. But the way they have it set up now is perfect, because you can have people from all around the world coming on THW Global to watch funny cat videos and other videos, and they're making money off of these people because they're showing an advertisement before the video starts, and you can't skip it either. Okay, so and it's like 10 minutes, 10 seconds, 10-second ad, 15-second ad, or a 5-second ad. It's not a big deal, right? So, and you can't skip it. And then, so the advertisers get, a massive amount of audience. So you can have that side, and then they pay a different amount for that massive amount of advertising, because it's not targeted advertising. But then you have a member base, where you have targeted advertising, and they pay a higher amount because it's targeted advertising for people who are actually want to actually watch commercials to get paid in their 10 level business. You see what I'm saying? So there could be two separate ways THW Global can do this if they really want to do it that way. But I believe that once we fully launch, that anybody that's coming to the THW Global site and they want to click on a video, it's probably going to say you have to log in first. Okay, so before they can watch the ad and the video, that's probably going to tell them you need to log in before you can watch this video. Okay, so that's probably what's going to happen. Not sure. Don't hold me to that. But I would love for them to actually have two separate monetization sides. One where it's targeted advertising to the members of THW Global, the IV, the international viewers, and then also have a general advertising side where advertisers are just advertising to the massive general public, and not THW Global members. So I would like both of that, okay? And that would generate income for THW Global on both fronts, okay? The advertising, the targeted side where they're going to be giving up to $25 plus $5 plus 10 levels deep to the member, to the IV. Okay, so the targeted ad might be $90, and they give $45 to the to the 10 levels, okay, to the guy who's watching it, plus the other guy, and then the 10 levels deep or something like that. Okay, so it's about $45, $50, and the targeted ad is $90, okay, from the advertiser. And then on this side, it's mass advertising to the masses that land on THW Global that are not IVs. They just want to watch the videos. Well, okay, a lot cheaper for them. It may be only $30, $40 to advertise on THW Global, and it's a massive audience that are not getting paid by THW Global. You see what I'm saying? So there's two different incomes coming in for THW Global. One where they have to pay them the people who are targeted, the members, but they still make an income, and then the other side where THW gets to keep all the money. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but right now it is happening that way. Okay, now once they fully launch, they might say you need to sign in you know what I mean, as a THW Global IV to watch the video and the ads. Okay, so awesome things are coming. This is, like Funnel Doc said last night, this is turning into gold, but we still need to see the payment processors in the back office, and then we still need to get paid, and then we start getting paid on time. Or every Friday is payday for THW Global. So once we start getting paid on time, then we will know it's gold. And I think you're going to see millions of people sign up instantly. And those of you guys who have, 200, 300, 500, 10,000, 20,000. My sponsor has almost 50,000 under his, in his back office. So I got another guy who has 100,000 in his back office. You guys, all of us are going to have, 500,000 to 1 million people instantly in our 10 levels. Okay. So, because this thing is going to grow like crazy if that's the case. All right. So that's it for me. Peace out. Talk to you guys later. Bye.